everybody else is there. What a great representation for Atlanta and for Georgia. As Americans stand up, politicians, enough. No more big spending, no more big deficit, no more taxes.
I just went down the line, and you can look at this, and it says, "Keep your hands out of my piggy bank." You like that? I'll give you this copy after I give you. But what's amazing about this, and by the way, I assume President Barack Obama's in the White House tonight, looking at all of these arrogant Americans. I got to tell you, John McCain used the phrase. And if we go through these numbers, and we're going to spend and create $10 trillion in debt, and 10 years from now, $806 billion on interest on that debt, this is unsustainable. And America has a message tonight for the White House, 15 to 20,000 strong here in Atlanta. Leave our children and grandchildren's money alone.
Getting passed by Obama family and his children to have a better future. And he knows that this debt is a direct threat to their life. We figured out at American you're going to pay $114,000 in extra taxes for the Obama interest. That doesn't count the amount of interest you're going to pay for all the loan guarantees that are built. This is a key day. I hope every American across the country will call their senator and their congressman and say, beat the budget, make them write a new budget, take out the spending increases, take out the tax increases, get government under control.
Yeah. I look at these families, and I got to speak to a lot. You people are wonderful, and thank you all for coming out today. I can't even paint the picture for people at home. Folks, it goes down 2 city blocks, down around another block, and down around the other side on the other block. I mean, but I guess the issue here, though, is, Mr. Speaker, are we now, is this a defining moment? Do you think that there's an opportunity to stop the $4 trillion that Barack Obama wants to spend and the amount of debt that he's going to create for our kids and grandkids? Do you think this is the spark that begins here tonight in Atlanta, that began in every state around this country? Is this the spark that gets us going?
American Solutions told me there are over 700 cities that have tea parties tonight, because every American who's watching us will call their senators and their congressmen and tell them to vote no on the budget, no on big spending, no on big deficits, no on tax increases. I think maybe next week we'll start setting the stage to get government under control, and then next
Considering this is tax day, I would like to ask all the people in Atlanta and all the people in Birmingham, and we're going to check in with Neil Borch, ladies and gentlemen, in a minute. And Georgia's own Newt Gingrich is holding down the fort for us in New York. I would like to dedicate this day, and I would like to ask the Obama administration that if they appoint any more people, that we could do better than tax cheat Tim Geithner. Who failed to pay his taxes, and I think that ought to be a prerequisite, Mr. Speaker, on this April 15th. Do you agree with me?
Well, it would be nice to have a Secretary of the Treasury who paid his taxes before he raised our taxes. I think President need to understand from the American people that we think it's time to control government spending, get back to a balanced budget, and get America growing again. Don't get government growing.
Mr. Speaker, I want to ask you one serious question, because I am arguing, and what's amazing about what has happened today